Hello there. Welcome to another episode of PhysicianEstate podcast. This is your host, Dr. Harsha Mule from Kansas City, Missouri. I am the owner and operator of PhysicianEstate platform. PhysicianEstate is a physician-owned real estate platform directed towards doctors in USA. We provide free real estate resources and investment opportunities to physicians. You are currently listening to episode 12 of PhysicianEstate podcast. In this episode, you will learn about what a 1031 exchange in real estate means and how physicians can make use of it to take tax advantages. Remember the common saying that you can have multiple tax benefits by investing in real estate? Your eyes can only see what your mind knows. Not many physicians know about 1031 exchanges. 1031 exchange is one of the many ways by which real estate investors can defer the taxes and have their money grow in a tax-deferred way. The 1031 exchange provides an opportunity with real estate investments to avoid paying more taxes on the capital gains. Capital gains are the profits you make when you sell a real estate investment property. Here is how 1031 exchange in real estate works. The Internal Revenue Code, IRC, Section 1031, is a provision that defers tax on qualifying exchanges of like-kind real estate. It is also known as the Starker loophole or like-kind exchange. When you sell an investment real estate property that you own, you make a profit and you have to pay capital gains taxes on it. 1031 allows you to completely defer those taxes if you reinvest that money into a similar property in a timely manner. First, you need to realize that the government taxes your profits. This means that on any investment, the government will keep its cut of your profit. This is known as capital gains tax. In real estate, paying this tax can be avoided for time being. Example, let's say you saved up some money and bought a multifamily rental property A. Let's call this property A, using $500,000. Now you renovated this property. A few years down the lane, you feel like the property has reached its potential and you want to sell it. Now the price has appreciated to $700,000. If you sell the property now, you will make a profit of $200,000 and you will have to pay capital gains tax on this. What 1031 exchanges allow is you can completely defer paying taxes on this capital gains. You can do this if you are able to buy a similar real estate property, let's say multifamily rental property B, within 180 days of selling your prior property A and using those proceeds to buy property B. The 1031 exchange allows you to only defer but not eliminate this payment of capital gains tax. To do this, you must provide necessary documentation that the money or parts of the money for your new property came by selling the old property. The entire process is completely legal and exists under Section 1031 of the IRS Code. The key points of 1031 exchanges: like-kind properties, 45 days, 180 days, defer capital gains taxes. Now let's talk about tax benefits for 1031 exchange for physicians. Medical practitioners generally earn more than an average income and have the necessary finances to invest their money into real estate assets. A 1031 exchange can help you save a sizable amount of money. Let's see with this example. If I'm a physician and I have $1 million in the form of real estate assets, if I sell the property, I can use that to buy another new and better real estate property. Now, normally, say 15% federal tax rate on my capital gains would mean that I pay $150,000 in taxes and I actually have $850,000 worth of investment funds. If you can prove that the investment funds of the new real estate you're about to buy came from the other real estate asset that you sold, you can keep this 15% too. That means that you no longer have $850,000 from the total of $1 million. The $150,000 that the government would normally keep is also yours using the exchange. This $150,000 can now be realized in the form of other investment. What's the advantage of using 1031 exchange? 1. Deferring your taxes. By making use of 1031 exchange, physicians investing their savings can defer paying the capital gains tax. Your money can grow in a tax-deferred way, which over time will increase your assets and wealth by providing you with more capital to invest into bigger and more deals, and the income you make from these properties. Number 2, providing a cash flow. Saving money by deferring taxes will give you more cash on hand, so it will help you with efficient operations of the new project. The exchange of real estate is number 3. The 1031 exchange can help two investors who both have real estate assets and wish to exchange properties. Normally, doing this would invite government scrutiny through taxes applied, but you don't have to worry about maintenance costs in such a scenario. Number 4, more wealth. In the long run, physicians investing in real estate would be earning more money because of the taxes deferred. This also helps in increasing asset accumulation, helping you build a more diverse portfolio. What are the disadvantages of 1031 exchange? Well, most importantly, it is a complex procedure. There is rules, regulations, and multiple procedures attached with the 1031 exchange, and this can seem pretty complicated. For medical practitioners not familiar with tax jargon, this can present itself as a problem. You will definitely need to hire a tax consultant with experience in 1031 exchanges. Number 2, meeting the rules attached with 1031 exchange. The regulations presented by IRS to enjoy 1031 exchange can be difficult to comply with. For example, the new real estate asset being purchased must be shortlisted within 45 days of the old real estate asset that is being sold off, and the new one must be bought within 180 days of selling the old asset. Taxes on the deferred gain. If you ever decide to sell the new property acquired, the deferred gain will be taxed. Number 4. No profit recognized, no loss recognized. Just as the capital gains tax will be avoided during the transaction, any losses will also be deferred. Hopefully, you did not lose money from your previous property. Now let's go into the details of how to set up and use the 1031 exchange. We will talk about this in the following 6 steps. Step 1. Before submitting the sale of the property in the form of a contract, make sure to file the RPA form. This is called Relinquished Property Addendum form. This helps prove intent with documentation regarding the purchase of the new real estate asset. Step 2. This step involves the preparation of funds required for this transaction. This is done through settlement attorney, and a copy of the exchange fee voucher along with the settlement statement is issued to all parties involved. Step 3. Once the original real estate asset is sold, the investor only has 45 days to nominate the new real estate asset that will be purchased. The investor can at most nominate 3 potential properties that will be decided upon and then get a fair value listed for them. Step 4. Once the new real estate that you wish to purchase is decided upon, a 180-day period is given to transfer the asset to your ownership. Step 5. Another copy of Relinquished Property Addendum RPA needs to be provided when the contract for the new real asset is created. Step 6. Using the IRS Report Form 8824, you'll need to file for complete transfer of property, which will serve as legal evidence. Well, in conclusion, for any physician looking to invest his or her hard-earned money in real estate, 1031 exchanges provide an excellent opportunity to defer paying taxes on any profits. This means that if you're continuously selling and purchasing real estate, this tax code can help you save a significant sum of money over the long run. Suppose that the average tax you pay on any real estate sale is around $90,000. If you were to sum this value up to a long period of time, such as 5 years, imagine the number of times you've had to pay the $90,000. By using a 1031 exchange, you can keep all of your capital gains without giving any cut to the government. This helps you increase your wealth over the long run. That should bring us to the end of the topic. Thank you for listening to another episode of our podcast. In the next episode, you will be learning about the tax benefits of real estate investing for physicians. To receive more information on real estate resources for physicians and to get updates on real estate investment opportunities with PhysicianEstate, please subscribe to our newsletter at PhysicianEstate.com. Do not forget to take advantage of our 2 new eBooks, ABCs of Real Estate Syndication for Physicians and How to Avoid Medical Malpractice Lawsuits. Signing off for now, this is your host Dr. Harsha Mule. Until next time, make wealth and keep wealth. Disclaimer: I am not a legal advisor or investment advisor. The content in this podcast is not investment advice. This is my personal blog and all the content found here is for informational, entertainment or educational purposes only. It should not be construed as personal investment advice.